Well, hello. Hello there. Welcome to the chat. Daisy Luna 545. What's up with you? Welcome. Hi, Gang Cairo. Welcome. Cora. I'll remember eventually. I promise. uh, Today, we're finally going to come in. Yeah, I know. You keep telling me. That it's Cora. But I know it's like a World of Warcraft thing, but I keep seeing the KAI, and then I forget. But today, we finally unlocked Victor's Lab in Slime Rancher. And we're going to actually go into the Slime Rancher and into Victor's Lab and do the glitch stuff. Finally. Which, I hate the fact that it took me forever to realize I needed to unlock a treasure cracker. But, like, I feel like I've done this, like, a million times already. I feel like I've done this a million times already, and I make the same mistake of forgetting that treasure cracker, because I always wait till the end to do the treasure crackers. But we did it. We finally got it, and I punched a wall afterwards, but it's fine. We're going to go ahead and start. But, I've already taken care of these, because the slimes were annoying me yesterday because of all the plorts that they kept collecting, so I went ahead and fed them, and I took care of all the plorts in between the streams, because the babies are constantly needing fed, and the babies are constantly needing to be deplorted. Like, I'm pretty sure there's more plorts already in there right now. Yeah, see, look, we've already got 35, and I literally just finished feeding them, see? Like, it's just nonstop. But the new lab area is right here, Victor's Workshop. And we can't actually access this area yet. It's a shame. But we can't access this for some reason. They're not really transfer areas, they're just holding stations. Which, I don't know if anybody really uses this. I guess you can for certain things, but I don't really know what. But either way, hello Beatrix, thank you for taking this time to assist me with this project. It is a matter of great importance that is something... Oh, my apologies. I'm in the middle of some delicate work, and sometimes I forget I'm wearing my immersion field. Now then, the matter at hand. I need some assistance testing an in-development simulated reality of the far range. I am attempting to use this simulation to predict slime behaviors and evolution. Look, I'm talking too fast again. Alternatively, you could call it a slimulation? But I'm tests. I had calculated a response of at least a mild chuckle from that wordplay. I feel like I've heard that joke a million times, though. But no matter, let's proceed. My slimulation is an infinitely complex project that could be the key to understanding slimes on a level we've never dreamed. However, it is sadly riddled with bugs. Well, not bugs per se. You chuckled? Yeah, you chuckled, huh? Yeah, it's because I've played this game so much. It's just like, yeah, we've heard it. Like, I love puns, but it's just like, oh wow, a slimulation in the game about slimes? Wow, how punny. Technically speaking, they are a flawed simulation of a slime that has discovered a way to replicate. Fascinating in its own right, but very much disrupting my studies. I call these entities glitch slimes, and I need you to help me collect them for study. Here's how it works. Enter the slimulation and begin exploring. Also, is he wearing a Game Boy on his chest? Or is it a game slime? Anyway, your goal is to collect glitch slimes, which will automatically be turned into bug reports upon exiting the slimulation. However, this is easier said than done. Glitch slimes have exhibited a curious behavior of conforming to their surroundings. Perhaps to avoid detection from me? It's not clear. They're playing hide and seek. Refocusing the discourse, glitch slimes will look like normal slimes and objects within the environment, though something is usually off about them. To reveal them, back up the suspicious slimes and use my handy-dandy debug spray on suspicious objects in the environment. As a reward for your efforts, I'll grant you manifold cubes. a special multi-purpose resource I've invented for which you can use for fabricating unique gadgets from the blueprints you'll find in the slimulation. Yes, there's treasure crackers inside the slimulation. And as we conclude each major phase of our work, I'll also grant you additional rewards, but more on those later. My research has determined that adding mystery to reward mechanisms incentivizes participants to try harder. If we gamify the research, you'll work harder. Oh, and this is certainly not terribly important, and I'm certain it's quite nearly under control, but due to a data corruption in the slimulation, there will reach a point where tar-like entities will begin appearing and taking over the slimulation, and you should really get out of right away. When this occurs, I'll be sure to signal a beacon on the first available location where you can safely log out. That's kind of a lie, because sometimes that location is very, very far away from you. Just follow the exit markers where you see them. They'll lead you to the exit portal. Okay? Great. Glad you have no questions at all, especially about that last bit. You're not even letting me ask, but okay, so let's get to work. Okay, so it's going to look very familiar here in a few minutes. So we're going to click the button. And hey, look, the slimulation looks kind of familiar, don't it? Well, that's because all these areas kind of look the same, except they're not. Now, some of these slimes will look a little bit different. Let's see if I can find one that looks a little... Yeah, it looks kind of like a ditto if you think about it. Its face does. And we gotta grab them and they become glitches. There's also a few items, and the items I think are more important. We gotta get a debug spray to use on them. They'll look a little bit different, or you won't expect them in the appropriate spots, which I think, yeah, it disappeared, so that one was definitely broken. But I want to try and get about 100 of these items, and like the Largos can also turn into like little corruptions. See right here, you just gotta suck them up and they'll turn, so you don't have to waste too much on them. They will eventually run away and pop out of the space. So you kind of want to work fast. But a lot of these areas look kind of like places in real life. Nope, okay, not you. What about you? Nope. Okay. You're not from around here. It kind of is a way to try to remember like everything from before. You don't have to remember exactly. But if you played this game for a long time, it can be very helpful. And being like, wait a minute, I don't remember you. I don't remember this. I don't know about those rocks. But I want to try to get at least 100. And after a certain point, you might notice that the thing starts messing up. Hey, look, this wasn't there before. We'll get kind of like a little warning or something like that, and it'll be like, "Hey, you should probably get going." It'll probably start looking a little funky first. You'll probably see the bugs and the tar-like creatures first. But we're just going to collect everything. Everything we can. Hello. But I think this is probably my favorite, like, level, because, like, pretty much every single one of the 3 starting levels is here. Like, the Indigo Quarry is right next to us now. And then there's a jungle level, and they all kind of, like, cycle into each other. We can't actually take anything with us except the glitches. So, like, it doesn't really matter what else is in my bag. All that matters is if I get the glitches. So let's see, am I missing something? I don't think I am. Are you new? Yeah, you're new. There are like a few spaces in between that are kind of like mystery zones. Nope, nope, don't fall into the hole. And these little like areas right here are just places that you can like escape from, and there's like one in like every section. So if you like have trouble, one of them, just one of them, will be the right place. Nope. Okay. We're just gonna go, I think, somewhere between... Oh, did you see that shake? That's also a good sign that you're like close to the glitch areas. So, come on. Give me glitches. There's some more like debug spray somewhere around here. Oh, did you see that? We're about to experience some glitchiness. And it's a good thing I got my 100 then. You can use the debug spray if you're having trouble on these guys. You can also throw them in the water like a regular. You do not want these guys to bite you though. Unlike the real world counterparts, these are actually bad if they get a hold of you. These are actually bad because they will knock the glitch slimes out of your pocket. So, this music sounds like something for Pokemon. I swear it does. But I gotta wait a few minutes for the... It'll tell you after a certain point, like, hey, you should probably get going. So I'm just gonna collect slimes. I'm gonna do this, and there's the exit portal warning. Where do I go? Which way do I go? Come on. You gotta tell me. There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and go. As long as we get... I think you can have up to 150 glitch slimes, but for this time, I'm just gonna focus on the ones I got. Like, there is a certain limit on how many you can hold in your pockets. But I'm not too worried about it right now. Because eventually, this place will get overrun. And I'd rather... I mean, I could get a couple more. I could get a couple more from these, like, bigger areas. Since I'm on the way, it's not a big deal. And I do have extra spray now, so it's fine. Okay. This will probably give me my last section of them. Okay. Anytime you want to give me that exit. Okay, that 150. That's exactly how many I could get. Is that why it's like Pokemon sounding music? Okay, I went too far. Which way is it? Come on. Ah, okay. I went a little too far. So there we go. And all those glitches turned into bug reports. We've literally become a beta tester. If you do manage to, like, pass out in the thing, don't worry too much about it. It takes 20 of them to make a manifold cube, by the way. You'll just go back to your farm. You'll just kind of bug out. So, we've already completed the first one. Hello again, Beatrix. I'm currently in the middle of important work and require focus time for the next several minutes. Therefore, I have contracted out the Phase 1 reward distribution to a scientific colleague of mine. Connecting you now. Hello? Chicken? Chicken equal question? Chicken equal chicken plus chicken. Now then, I trust that my colleague compensated you well. How did you two get along? How did you two become buddies? Why is he a scientist? What did he get his degrees in? What did they get their degrees in? No, I've never actually met him in person, but that's not unusual for me. You see, I generally run simulations for everything I can in my life, including relationships with others. You might think this is perhaps too clinical of an approach, but I can assure you it saves a significant amount of time. Did you use AI to contact this guy? Is all your connections with Bob just AI generated? Oh boy. And time is so valuable. It's so very finite. It is the singular cruelty of nature. So why waste a single second of it? Building a friendship that ends, or a romantic interest that leaves you cold. Wasteful. So I simulate it all and determine where it is likely to lead. It is all very precise, and allows me to operate on a timeline that is most optimal. So you have no friends. Got it. No friends and no maidens. Got it. But clearly there are still kinks to work out, as the simulation I ran of you assisting me had you completing phase 1 much later than the actual result. How odd. I'll add fixing this issue to my agenda. In the meantime, let's begin phase 2 of the project. The bug reports you submitted so far are fascinating. Within the limits of the slimulation, glitch slimes appear to be very much real. I need to know more. Gather more bug reports, and I'll grant you access to blueprints for my custom advanced drones. They're doubly effective at ranch work. Efficiency. Sorry, I often forget about goodbyes. Goodbye. For now. So the next one's 360. And we're just going to go ahead and put these right here. And I think they're really only for the stuff that you can unlock at the lab. So I don't really know how much we're going to use these. You notice that my water disappeared after I came back out of the glitch zone. Like, like I guess you have to pour your water out before you go into the slimulation. Like electricity and water probably is not a good combination now that I think about it. I guess it makes sense, but still. And now that we got Victor taken care of, I can completely ignore the trade exchange. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Not a single bit. And that feels great. That feels absolutely wonderful. We're just gonna feed these babies. I'm just gonna feed them by hand because good chance they're probably gonna need the food anyway. Like, it's probably about feeding time for them anyway. Most of them have run out of food in their feeders. I went ahead and put like the rubber duckies and these charcoal things down. Like, I put everything down that needed a toy. So everybody should be at maximum happiness now. Probably not, but like there's probably still some little sad babies somewhere around here. But I've given them the chance to be happy. I've increased it as much as I possibly can. So the main goal now, and probably what we're going to focus on for the rest of the game, is maximizing everything in Mochi, Ogden, and Victor stuff. And trying to complete that. And then we'll probably do a mixture of that and trying to find the golden thing, which I did forget to look up last night. I kind of took care of all the babies and then I went to sleep. So yeah, I did kind of forget that. But it's okay. Because I do plan on doing one stream tomorrow. And it might, depending on how fast we do all these events with Victor and Mochi in them, it might be tomorrow or next stream that we're basically done with Slime Rancher. Because again, I'm not doing all the events with 7Z. Like, that's just a grind that I don't want to deal with. Like, I have done that enough already. But I will try to do a little bit of decorating before we end this too. So I want to go ahead and feed these, and then we'll probably run off to get stuff from the desert, I think, next. Because I did put those down. Those were the last ones I did. And I want to try and see if I got any of the silk sand over there, so I could get that butterscotch. The butterscotch warp. Because I would just prefer to have like a yellow or like a red or an orange teleporter for them. We'll also have to see about unlocking all the treasure crackers. I would like to do that before we leave too, so that might take a little bit longer too. We've unlocked that. I need to see what else is available too, because I've got 51,000. I never spent the money because it's just taken so long to get all those plorts. I'm gonna save that. We'll buy the key eventually, just not right now. Yeah, this was Victor's letter. I forgot to read it. It unlocked without me reading it. Miss LeBeau, I have heard of your accomplishments here on the far, far range. You seem to be very capable, quick thinking, and able to adapt to new conditions. Exactly the kind of person I need for my latest project. Should you find this position agreeable, I have activated a teleporter in your lab to my undersea workshop. I hope to see you soon. Sincerely, Victor Humphreys. P.S. Should you accept this offer, I propose we refer to each other in a casual manner going forward. A reduction in formality will expedite every future interaction that relies on dialogue. In short, may I please refer to you as Beatrix? Okay. God, he's such a nerd. Okay, so we can get the market link now. And I think this is how we can also get the other one. There's a decorizer, which we'll talk about in a minute. Yeah, 20,000. I think there's like over 20 like upgrades. I don't know if it's 30. It could be 30 now. But the decorizer, that's what I wanted to show off. Because I definitely don't have enough to get the thing. But this allows you to collect the echoes and ornaments. Ornaments are only available during the Wiggly Winter Wonderland event that happens every December. Basically, you can find Christmas ornaments during December. But it is not December. It's August now. But I'm not going to worry about that. I don't really play long enough or like keep my games long enough to worry about it. Again, I love casual and cozy games. And I love like the little life simulators where like you have a bunch of customization options and stuff like that. But I really hate the actual decorating and customization side of these games. Like, I'd rather just play. Like, I don't really care. It's very funny because I love The Sims. And I love building houses. I hate decorating them. I love playing the game. I love playing The Sims. I love building the houses. I hate decorating them. I love creating the families and building like little legacies and like family drama and stuff like that. I hate building the house. I hate decorating the houses. I do the bare minimum. I do the bare minimum. I do what I have to do and that's it. I think that's kind of why for a long time I hated Animal Crossing too. And like I still don't like Animal Crossing New Horizons is like one of those Animal Crossing games where I'm like, it could be better, could be worse. Like I feel like it's too much focus on the customization. Like I'd rather be more focused on the gameplay. Like I love the GameCube version of the game. Like that's still my baby, and I love New Leaf too. But like they throw so many customization options in New Leaf, and then New Horizons is even worse. And I'm just like, New Horizons is almost entirely just about the customizations. There's not much character lore. There's not much to do besides build. Like I don't feel like any reason to come to the game besides building. I have no reason to come back here. I did feel like some reason, at least for the GameCube and New Leaf, because like there were new things coming and new characters constantly coming in. I don't feel that in New Horizons. I need my diversity. Okay, so we got some lava dust and silky sand. So that was the blue one, right? I think these are all green here. Okay, so we got to go down. Yes, yes, yes. So, lava dust is the one that's solely in the desert. No, lava dust is the special one. The silky sand is only in the desert. And we got enough for a warp. So that's perfect. The next time I come here, which will be in about like 5 seconds, I can go ahead and I can put that warp down. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I needed. See, I wasn't sure if the sand was from the pump or if it was from the drill because it's sand and, you know, lava dust, I wouldn't really think of as a pump thing either. I would think of it more as a drill thing. But, you know, whatever works, right? But now we'll be able to, like, more easily access these two areas. So we'll go ahead and get that built here in just a second. But the lava dust is really hard to get, so I'm really grateful to get that one. We'll go ahead and grab that. We'll save these two for a different area. Look, we're already at almost 100. But we'll take this warp instead. Because I went through the jungle last time. God, it feels so great not having to go to the trade exchange and look for Victor. How's our family of chickens over here? Look at all these little eggs that hatched. Has the Stony finally had one? Looks like these two are multiplying though. Like this rooster is going to need like backup. Like look at this family it's been raising. I kind of want to see just how many chickens like get born and raised here by the end of this game. This has been a fun little side quest. If I can find more roosters, I'm gonna bring them over here. Okay. Yeah, I got me. You got me. The only problem with the teleporters, and I just realized I never put the teleporter down. It's fine. It's fine. At least teleporting from the desert's not that big of a deal. It's more teleporting from home that's the problem. You can't break a teleporter and get your items back. So if I do want to replace that pink one, I think it destroys it entirely and you have to rebuild it. Because I did talk about yesterday switching it for a green one later. So I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will. I just wanted to get something down. I just wanted to get something down. But we're going to have to, like, teleport at least twice over here. Well, I mean, we're going to have to teleport once. But we're going to have to go back and then come back again. Because we won't have the space. We won't have the space for everything. Because there's just so many different stations over here to collect from. I'm going to ignore the stations that the stations and everywhere else except the desert for now. Because I've already collected from them one time. And so I want to make sure that they all break down at the same time. So I'm just going to let them all get their first, collect them the first time, and then the next time they'll all be like working at the same speed, right? I won't get myself too confused about everything. I think it'll also give me more time to like collect some extra pink plorts and stuff too. Which, let's see. We can go ahead and put that down. I'm gonna go down here and collect from these, because they're closer. Yeah, the glass shards are from the desert. Let's see. Are there any... Yeah, there's some little devils flying around. It's time. I could use some. We won't collect a lot. I know the perfect spot for them, though. I'm figuring maybe like 6 of them, maybe, if we even collect that many. Let's see. Any more? Because we got those puddle slimes in that one area. And if I can, I'd like to come back and collect a few more puddle slimes. Let's see. There might be a couple more over here. But I know that we got those puddle slimes over there. Yeah, this might be it. Okay. Not gonna stress out too much about it. You know what? I'm gonna put 2 in each incinerator because they do produce a lot of plorts. They also take a lot of food. You can basically feed them anything. Chickens, fruit, veggies, doesn't matter. But they take a lot. They take a lot. And if you don't feed them by the time that their like tray empties out, they will disappear. So I really would rather have less of them than more. So it's part of the reason why I've just been cautious about even keeping them around, is because I know how difficult it is to like maintain them. While we're over here, first of all, I'm gonna put that thing down. So there's the one for the jungle. We're gonna put this one for this. And there we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see, we got the refinery and the market link, so they need hexacombs. Okay, so I'm going to do, for now, just for now, I'm going to pop these babies here. I don't plan on actually using this for right now, this spot specifically for right now, but I'm going to let them pop some plorts while I take care of this area one last time and get some extra stuff. And I think by the time I get done with this area, yeah, we got some pepper jam, we got some hexacombs. I'm hoping to get at least either a refinery link or a slime science link or a market link. I really don't care which one. I just want something. I want to start on that section. I would like to have one down for like every single area. Since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can grab some puddle slimes too. There's like one specific area I'm thinking of that has puddle slimes, and I'm just going to go to it. There's also a whole bunch of puddle slimes near the ancient ruins, so I'm going to run back there. Like, as long as we visit the fire slimes soon, like before the end of the night, they'll be fine. But I don't want to stay out too long, if you get what I mean. So, there's a pool over here. Well, yeah, it's up at the top, ain't it? Okay. So we'll go over here to these little pools, and we might get another. Well, I guess nobody's coming out today. Nobody wanted to swim today. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to see. All right, we'll go back to the ancient ruins then. Like, still got plenty of time. Looks like something was hot and fiery up there. So we're gonna go around. We'll go to the ancient ruins because I know there's a bunch of water around there that I could get puddle slimes from. So let me just. Oh, kind of flew a little bit. Come on. Just enough to let me get over here. Thank you. Yes, yes, I know you're so angry. So angry. So angry. Such violent little creatures. I'm trying to think of how many puddle slimes I'll need, because I know we got 5, but then we got several puddles areas in the others. We're going to need at least, and I know Mochi Miles has several good areas too. That area does. So, honestly, I think I'm going to just grab as many as I possibly can, because I'm going to try and go to Mochi's area next. And I don't think I can actually unlock her today, but we'll try. We can always try. I think there's like 3 or 4 areas, and I could put 4 puddle slimes on each area, so that could be about like 12 to 16 puddle slimes just in that area. No, I don't want that. I want the slime. This will also help me earn like a little bit of extra money. You can use these in order to get some of the decorations and stuff too. You can use this for decorations. Just gonna go over here. There is like one big water area right inside the ruins. I mean, there's a lot of water areas, but only like a couple of areas that I can actually get to. I'm gonna wait. A couple that I can actually get to and not drown. And then we'll go through the indigo quarry, right? I keep using the word right, but I guess that's my little quirk. Take your baths. Take your baths. You're stinky. I love you guys, but you stink. I love my little stinky tours. Okay. So the biggest one is right down below. Just gotta see. Not you. It's the other one. It's this one. Alright. There's surprisingly not that many slimes of the puddle variety. Okay. Well, that was a little sad and disappointing. I'll just go up this top area here. We'll kind of float around. Go back up the main path. And then there is the puddle slimes near where that rock garter was. I can go there real quick. Try to snag some there. I see oh, I thought I saw a treasure chest that was glowing. Never mind. Never mind. Well, apparently you can't hit gold slimes with other slimes. Good thing to learn. Good thing to learn. I don't even know if the slime science would have worked. But we'll take a quick run over here. Because I was going to use this teleporter right here, but we have so few puddle slimes, because this will just be 1.5. And I'd like to get a little bit more. There is water here, but no puddle slimes actually spawn in it. There's only one area that they actually spawn in, and it's like this way. Like I keep forgetting how rare puddle slimes are in this game. Like I've been spoiled in Slime Rancher 2. Puddle slimes are like they feel a lot more common in that game. There's my babies. There's my babies. Okay. Let's see. Is there a fourth one? Yeah, there's a fourth one. Hello, come to me. Okay. Now I feel a little bit better. There's still going to be one spot that doesn't have a full amount. But my fishing area is going to be a little bit more maxed out now. Okay. Gotcha. I'm going to ignore feeding all these guys for now because they've been fed. And I think I could do one run before feeding them. Okay, we got the rubber duckies there. So let me see. What does it take? A refinery link and a market. Okay, so I need a royal jelly on both of them. I think I'm going to do refinery link because all those areas are pretty close, like, to the market. Like, it just takes a few steps, but, like, that one area is a bit hard to reach for the refinery. The one closest to the jungle. So this area will be need to be refilled, but I'm gonna put these here. So we're gonna put that refinery link not in the fishing area, but the area next to it where the dervish slimes and them are. That way I could just collect all of them together. And that also means I could collect the extractors and put them there too. And I got the perfect place for them. We're just gonna pop it. You know what? We'll make that into like a decorative spot. We'll put it right here. Well. There you go. I just realized there's... Wait a minute. I had accidentally pressed R for return home. Because that's where the little house was. Didn't I have 4 slimes? Did I not have 4 fire slimes in that thing? Wait a second. Where's the other 2? Where did they go? Oh my god. Okay. Another reason why you only put 2 in a thing, just in case 2 of them disappear. Okay. Alright. You didn't even have a chance to starve and you died. They must have jumped out. Yeah, probably. Probably. I thought they had enough room, but I guess not. Speaking of jumping out, let me just... I'm gonna put this toy right here in this corner. And then I'm gonna put this toy right here in this corner. And maybe you two will leave each other's toy... Stay. Stay. Maybe you two will leave each other's toy alone. Maybe you two will stay in the freaking thing, too. Right? Yes. Yes, we... Stay in the thing! Okay. Okay. We're gonna put it a little closer inside. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe Toy was not close enough. Maybe Toy was not close enough. Okay. And you guys are circling the toy, right? Yeah, you guys are circling the toy. I don't know why other guy is not circling the toy. There you go. 2, 3. Come on. Into the thing. See, as long as they are apart, they're fine. This one's taking a few minutes to, like, adjust. Why are you falling out of the pool? Oh my god. Okay, we good? I said, are we good? Are we good? Are you done? Are you done? Okay, I think we're done. I'm gonna check and make sure these haven't, like, released anything. No, it seems that they're full of food. Okay. Like, I don't necessarily mind, like, 1 or 2, like, going near a ducky on the other side, but, like, the babies. Babies are making me lose my mind. But now we don't have to go to the slime science machine. We still have to go to the market. But it's a little bit easier now. So we're going to go do a race with Mochi. I'm just going to pop my back a bit while I'm going over there. Ooh, look at the upgrade we got for the cave. It's so fancy. Nice. Okay. So we need to do about 3 more races. No, I guess it's like 6 more races. I guess 6 more races would be about like 600. But we have to come here about 3 more times. That's what it is. So I'm just going to grab everything. And what is this? Thunderclap? That sucks. Come on. Give me a big boost. Not great, but there we go. Okay. I want to get over there, but I cannot reach. There you go. Yeah, static clinger's pretty good. If I can aim right. There we go. Come on, 1 more. Okay, so we're trying for 100. And hopefully the next run around the ring will A, hit better, and B, get some slow fields. Y'all are like not spawning a lot today. But I still got like 70 of you, so I guess I can't complain too much. Okay. Got 40 seconds too. Another thunderclap. Let's see. I'm gonna go into like a more narrow area. So like around here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, come on. Give me all that floor. Okay, this ended up being a little bit better than I thought. Even without the slime fields, we're still doing good. They're all coming now. Okay, 141's pretty good. It might even be able to do this in like 2 more runs. I'm not sure. It kind of depends on how close I could get to 150 each time. Really wish there was like multiple, like more than 2 races here though. Like this is fun. I just wish there was more than 2. Okay, so we'll do the same as we've been doing. We'll do the top first, and then we'll do the bottom. Like we can like flip it around, but it both works out about the same. So, collect everything we can. Another static clinger. There we go. Let's see. Well, no, this isn't really a good, like, neutral area. There we go. I need an area where everybody kind of meets up. Like here! Okay. Did I okay, I did not hit that, but I'm going to. Some of those started like running back. I just saw that. We'll go through the other side now. I really was hoping for a slow field, but tonight is not the night for slow fields, apparently. We've still got 30 minutes, and I know I haven't hit all the green rings, so that'll give us some extra time. So here's one right here. Is this another static cling? Yeah. Just gonna toss it on you so I can get this one up here. Okay, I gotta wait a minute. Come on. Give me that boost. Another static clinger. Tonight is just a staticky night, I guess, for the slimes. Come on, give me a big old bunch of them. You're not really a big old bunch. Come on. That'll work. That'll work too. Alright. Still got a minute to go. Can we get closer to 150? Can we get more? That'd be great if we could. Let's see. Well, it'd be good if I could aim. Okay. Well, we got 150, so that's good. So I am going to go collect a few more shots. Not going to worry about the super bonuses or anything like that. Just the shots. And then we're going to like aim like right here. Yeah, we didn't have much time anyway, so it didn't matter. That's fine. So yeah, if we can manage to score 150, like, we could probably finish this, like, next turn. Next time we come here. Like, I might even do a third race next time. I don't know. It just depends. But that will leave Ogden and Victor. So let's see. I want to go over here. Y'all need to like stop doing that. And I'm going to start feeding them real quick. Now that I have that refinery link, I can just start shoving everything into the refinery a little bit better. And it's a little bit faster now. It's still going to take a little bit of work, take a little bit of effort to get them all sorted. Because, you know, I can only carry like 50 at a time. But it's a little bit better than what it used to be. Okay, yeah, they're starting to get a little hungry now. They'll probably be a hurricane here in about 5 minutes. Come on. There we go. Eat your food. And stop throwing your food out. That will help you out more than anything. So I'm just going to put this on the refinery link. And then I'm going to grab some of the stuff that is. I'm just going to do 50 of each. Just a little quick 50. And then once I'm done, I'm going to grab some of the carrots and pogo fruit that's around here. And we're going to use that to feed the fire slimes that are downstairs. And hopefully they're still there. Hopefully they're still there. And they haven't despawned, because I will be really mad if they do. But we'll see. Like, I can't really complain about puddles despawning because, like, they're literally free plorts. But I could definitely complain about the fire slimes because they are such a pain to collect and take care of. Alright. Just gonna collect a little feast for them. Probably don't need that much because there's only a few of them. But I like getting a little extra. Okay, seems like they're still there. That's good. They've only plorted twice, so the way to feed them is just to do that, and this little area will like get a bit bigger each time they eat. So you can watch it. See, it just raises a little bit, and see, it's already full. So I'm just gonna get rid of them like that. And I'm also gonna stick this back in there. Y'all are too bouncy! Oh my god. Y'all are too bouncy. I love you, but you're bouncy. You're too jiggly and wiggly. My poor children. You're too jiggly and you're too wiggly. I love you, my children. But stop being jiggly and wiggly. Okay. So, like this one, we'll also go feed the others, put 50 down, and then do the same with all the others. But at least with the others, the refinery, the slime science thing is still pretty close. So I'm going to actually toss the carrots over first. So there's plenty of oka, so I don't need to worry about that. If they're still around, I'll just suck them up when I come back. They'll either live or they die. It don't matter. I'm tired. Tired of having to drag the veggies back to where they're supposed to be. There we go. How are you guys doing? Yeah, you all are fine. Just shove a bunch of these in there. I'm gonna give you some extra carrots because I don't trust you not to start teleporting. And I'll give these guys extra carrots because they're my special boys. And you because, like, you guys just love your onions. But then I'll only have to worry about, like, those last bits of veggies and stuff. I'll probably collect the plorts before I feed them. Because especially that one section, I'm going to have to, like, sell some of them. the rocks and the rock sabers and the rad crystals. I'm gonna have to sell some of them. There's just so gosh darn many of them. It looks like we got a little sad slime in here too. I'm gonna take care of that. There you go. There you go. No sad babies. No sad babies while I can handle it. So I'm almost tempted to run back to Mochi's and just finish the job with them, but like eventually we're gonna have to take care of everybody, right? Kind of stumbling on my words tonight. Just kind of stumbling on my words. Ogden we haven't done in a little bit, so we'll probably go to him next. We might collect from. It should be long enough that we could collect from all the extractor points now. So we might go ahead and do that. Like whatever, anything, it'll work. Like there's no specific way we got to do this. But I do want to try and do as many different things as possible. I don't want to do the same thing over and over again. Man, you guys get a lot more food than everybody else. You all are little piggies. So I'm gonna get the tabbies, the honey tabs, next, and then we'll sell a little batch. And then we'll focus on all the extractor points. And then we'll go to Ogden. So, I'll also have to get the food for all these guys. Like, look how sad they are. They're like, how come everybody else got food but us? And it's because you usually get tons of food. You're usually the ones that are stuffed full of chickens. Like, usually I've gone to Ogden's by this point, and I've loaded your pen with, like, loads and loads of chickens. So, like you deserve to be a little grumpy sometimes. You can't have everything to, like, catered to you on a silver platter. Okay, this should empty theirs out, like the rest of them now. Like when I feed them again, it'll probably fill it back up, but we got a little bit more control of it over it now. I think I think I might do refineries first. So we'll focus on the refinery in the cave, and then we'll focus on the market plots, on the market links, the refinery links, and then we'll do the market links. I feel like that's the best way of doing this. Because we don't really need to worry about any more teleporters right now. At least for a short period of time. We really need to focus more on just getting, like, easier ways to take care of all the slimes. And we do get the drone upgrades soon. Thanks to, what's his face? Victor. Okay, the overgrowth upgrade will be happening soon. That'll be the area next door. It's gonna basically we get a lot of very tall grass in that area. So, which is very pretty, but it makes it hard to, like, find anything to suck up in there. So let me just go ahead and finish feeding all those little babies. Look, somebody's even going to get a free extra odd onion in there. Look how blessed they are. Dang, there is a lot of okas for oka. I keep calling the okas fruits. They're not really fruits. I don't think they're fruits. They're labeled veggies. But, I don't know. Maybe it's like the tomato, potato thing. I don't know. I don't know. They're a veggie in the game, so I'm calling them a veggie. Okay. And you guys still seem very happy and content. Who keeps throwing these onions? Okay, we'll go ahead and go here. Because I really, if I could, if you're nice, you'll give me some royal jelly, please? Royal jelly? No? No royal jelly? No. You're not nice. Okay. That's fine. I think for the warps, they all need a diamond, right? Like every single one of the warps, yeah, they need a strange diamond. So it's going to be a while before I can even use them. But, man, that sucks. Okay, but the more that we use these drills and stuff, the easier it'll be to... The easier it'll be to unlock everything else. Because I think we have to use a lot of these to even, like, unlock some of these later options. Like the treasure cracker. Gotta use a whole bunch of this stuff in order to unlock the treasure crackers. So, and I do gotta get the other stuff. But I figured since the warp is right here, I'm just gonna get these first. But then I also have to get them from the quarry and the area near the jungle warp. The natural jungle warp. Okay. Pepper jam. How did we get pepper jam from over here anyway? Like, are the slimes, like, burying the jam in jars? Where are the slimes getting the jars? Like, why is jam in here? Why is there jam? Who is making this jam? Are we making the jam? I don't understand. We could get more fire slimes while we're here, if we have enough room. Like, if I run... Okay, we got a diamond. If I run fast enough... if I run fast enough back and forth between the two areas, I could still collect some fire slimes. Because it's time-based, so... assuming I can go back... Yeah, see? It's still active. Still an active event. So let's grab some fire slimes while we're here. Let's see. It's just going to take a little bit for them to spawn in. I'm just kind of traveling around. Hello, hello. This is probably not the best place for them to spawn. They just really need open... Well, I guess any open space will do. Got 4. I don't really know how many I need. There's a 5th one. I nearly hit the warp there. That wasn't good. I don't know if they actually landed in the oasis itself. I think it's more in these little corners and stuff. Because I don't think the oasis can really be affected. Oh, I see one at least. So I don't know if it walked over there, if it got hit in the oasis. Let's see. So this little guy. Is that it? I'm gonna count that as an all. That's all. You know what? I can. Hey, bud, can I borrow some of your stuffs? Can I borrow some of your foodstuffs? Cause you got a lot of food stuff. Okay. So, I'm gonna put you closer to the thing. And that. Get off the stick. Get off the thing. Okay, yep, there we go. There we go. Good job. Maybe they were sitting on this thing. Maybe that's what caused it. But either way, they're on the thing now. I'm gonna grab a couple more food objects. There we go. And then we're gonna go to the quarry in the dry reef, and we're gonna give these guys little extra homes, get some extra extractive items, take care of all that, and then we'll go to Ogden. Yeah, you're good. Okay. Anything over here? Anything over here? No, but there's stuff up here. Okay, good. I can use the chickens too. You can just like fry the chicken right in the incinerator. I'd rather not, because that feels kind of morbid. Like it feels very dark to do that, but I can. Let's see. You know, you probably shouldn't be sitting like that. I don't know if that'd save your skin. I don't think that would save your skin. I feel like you would probably die anyway. So, let's see. I mean, you seem to survive. Incinerate the... No! Incinerate the baby chickadee! Excuse you. Listen, I might do that to an adult or an elder, but not the baby. I'm not inviting you to my streams anymore. I mean, technically, I never invited you to this one. You just joined. You just joined because you wanted to. Oh my god. You get an achievement. Oh, I probably already got it then. Is it for a baby chicken? Or is it for just any chicken? Because I've definitely got it if it's the baby chicken. I didn't like doing it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna go over here. Any baby. Any baby. Okay. Evil. Actually evil. So I've probably had to do it. I guess that makes me evil too. Hang on, let me see. I'm gonna check the achievements really quick. Let's see. Carousel. Incinerate an elder chicken. Are you sure it wasn't that one? Oh, send an adorable chick to a fiery end. The same place you're now destined to go. They gave you one for both? Oh no! Oh no! baby, but you're just helping, like, isn't it just like euthanasia for the elder hen? Anyway, I'm gonna quit with that. Like, they've served their purpose. It's time to send them out to the, like a Viking. God, I'm getting dark. Oh my God. Oh no, I'm too dark. I can't believe they put that as an actual achievement. I can't believe I forgot I did it. I didn't want to remember my sin. You made me remember it. Oh God, I'm gonna have to collect a whole bunch of these. I'm gonna have to pause for a minute and just take a sip. Just wash myself down, wash my sins away. God, I might have to find a little chick and do that again, just for the heck of it, just to see if the achievement pops up again. Oh, I'm getting too dark. I needed to readjust my headset. I mean, I guess I had that ticket locked. Excuse you, I wasn't sucking you up. I had my ticket to the fiery place and I didn't even realize it. That explains so much. Okay. We still haven't seen one of those Kookaduba balls yet. And I'm sad, but like there are some games where I just don't see it. Like I think you could go into debug and do it, but I've never really used debug. I've never really felt the need to do it. And I don't really know how to do it because of that. I've never used it. But I know there's a way to like summon items and stuff like that. I don't know if you need like an outside program or anything to do it, but I've seen people use it to like bring items from other areas into your like ranch and stuff like that. I just don't know how to do it. So I'm going to be mostly collecting chickens and these Kookaduba fruits. We're going to try for 50. And again, it's mostly just to save myself time. Hey, look, I found a baby. Maybe not here. Maybe not here. We've got plenty of opportunities to get another baby chick. Listen, I can't stop thinking about the baby chick now. I hope you're happy. I can hear you laughing over there. We share a room. I mean, I guess I could talk about that because like I'm literally going to just be like running around again like 3 more times, but Cora's Yeah, it's Cora. I nearly got. I did it right this time. I said it right. I said Cora, and then I got confused. I was like, no, I think I'm saying it wrong. Uh, Cora is my partner. Huh? Coro. I will never get that right. But yeah, that's my partner in the chat. They sometimes pop up on my stream and just kind of watch it quiet, but today they wanted to come in and interact. um, I will. I'll just call you Core. My little Core. If I don't call you Kai by accident, because the way your name is spelled, I keep wanting to call it Kai. But they used to do YouTube too, and they are very supportive of me doing the live stream, and we've kind of talked about like doing live streams together, and she wanted to come hang out tonight. Normally she just watches, but today she just wanted to hang out in the stream. They, he, my partner's non-binary. Both of us just kind of use like any pronouns. Like I'm genderless. Like I don't really care what you use, but most people probably use she anyway for both of us, so it don't really matter. But like I just kind of prefer to like mix them up myself. My partner's more trans masculine, so they prefer like he, they. But like most of the people around us in real life still just use she. And so like sometimes my brain still kind of reverts back to going she, but like sometimes I have to stop myself and remind myself, no, that's what everybody else says. Core's a he. Core's a they. I'm not a she. I'm a he, they, she. It's very funny. Like you would think, me being genderless, I would have a better understanding of how to do like pronouns and stuff. But a lot of times I just like, oh, I don't know your gender, you're she then. Or yeah, Cora's saying that she uses they, or he uses they if they don't know. See, like I literally just did it again. But my brain just goes to she, like every single time, and like sometimes I have to stop myself and like think, cause my brain's just she, and like Cora and I are also in a relationship with a different person. Core is in a relationship with a different person too, with me. They're Cora's husband and my boyfriend, and he is a man. He is a manly man. He is a manly man who only is a man. And I have repeatedly nearly called him a she. Like so many times I have called him a she because my brain is just like she. Hey girl, cause that's what he uses a lot. He likes going, hey girl, sup girl, and stuff like that. Because like he's a butch man, but he likes referring to a lot of people as girl and stuff like that. And so every so often he'll be like, hey girl, and I'll be like, hey girl, right back to him. Like I have to stop myself from referring to him as a woman. Like I don't think I've done it in a while, but like I've done it. I know I've at least done it once, and like I slapped my mouth shut, and I was like, oh no. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, I'm horrible with pronouns. And then my artist can be, bless her heart, bless their heart. I didn't know they were non-binary, and that they prefer them when I first got a hold of them. And they are taking commissions, by the way. If you are looking, you can look down below in my about section, and you can find their information and their coffee if you're wanting art similar to mine. But I didn't know they were they them, and so I kept referring to them by the wrong pronouns until my friend Buffy told me about them, and I was like, oh no, I'm going to keep referring to them by the wrong pronouns by mistake. Oh no! And they are such a sweet little bean. They are like the sweetest little person I've ever met. Like I was kind of afraid to like commission Kenvi when I first started out because I was afraid I'd freak him out. Because like I plan on commissioning them again. Like I haven't started the process, but like after this week's experience, I'm like, yeah, I want some expressions and stuff like that, and so I'm already planning it out. Like I'll probably talk to them soon if they have the time, because I want those expressions and stuff, and like I definitely trust them. But I was like, I kind of want to go not really creepy, but like into a weird element because like I do a lot of cozy gaming and stuff. I really like cozy games and stuff, but I don't want to be seen as like I don't want to be seen as comfortable, if that makes sense. I don't want to be seen as like a normal, like cute, kawaii, cozy streamer that you can just hang out with and enjoy the vibes and positivity and the cuteness and stuff. No, I want to be weird. I'm still like a very like positive and vibes and stuff, but like uh I also talk a lot about mental health and my own personal issues with mental health. Like, hi, I'm bipolar. Uh, um, and like I know that not every single day is going to be like positive and sunshiny and roses, like even in the chat or anything like that. So I don't want to be like Little Miss Sunshine all the time. I want to be weird and freaky and like um sometimes when I have a manic episode, I get a little weird. Sometimes I act a little weird. Sometimes I get a little down bad. Anyway, I both look forward to and dread the day I finally get my hands on Date Everything, because I've already spoiled myself for that game, and oh my god, the feelings I've developed on certain pieces of furniture. Um, certain pieces of, yeah. Core's laughing behind me right now, and it's because I've already like been foaming at the mouth talking about some of those characters on that damn game. So, it's like they know how bad I can be, and I've already been talking about it. Like I'm looking forward to playing that game with them. There's a few other games I want to play with them. Like I'm going to ruin Core. Core and I have such different lives. Core basically is like we're both like big into video games and stuff and a lot of like the internet, but we're like on two different sides of the internet. Core is like her internet lifestyle is more like a social, like her stuff has mostly been on like Facebook and YouTube, and like her stuff is like a lot of self-help and like normal like Facebook mom stuff. Like she like he is almost like a Facebook mom. Almost like all of his posts feel so normy. And then there's me, who was like spent 10 years obsessed with Tumblr. 10 years on Tumblr does not like make it normal. I'm still on Tumblr, by the way. I mostly do reblogs on there right now. I'm trying to I kind of ignored Tumblr for like a long time. I tend to do most of my like more social media stuff on Blue Sky and Twitter, but on Tumblr I tend to just reblog and just be a goober. Like I've been blogging mostly just a bunch of arts and crafts and like other random stuff, but I need to go back and find some of those old blogs I used to watch. But like I didn't know a Facebook dad mom and a Tumblrite could ever fall in love and build a relationship. It's been a very interesting experience. Anyway, we're done with the second part of Ogden stuff. You did it! I could try out my new recipe with all these delicious cookadoobas. I really love to cook. It calms me down and lets me focus on making something nutritious for body and soul. It's funny. Food only became a true passion for me after leaving my Insta food company. To be honest, I didn't leave. I was ousted by the board of directors because I tried to sabotage the company. I wanted to see it fall. We were making people sick, Beatrix. The food we sold was garbage and we knew it. It was all about the money. I wanted it all to go away. But it had become too big to fail, you could say. I couldn't stand up against it, so I was gone. I got my ticket to the far, far range soon thereafter. And so here we are, listening to me carry on about the past instead of focusing on those kookadoobas. Let's get back on track. Give me another load of kookadoobas, and I'll be so grateful that I'll give you the keys to my retreat. That's right, it'll be yours to keep. Good luck out there. I stuttered a bit. So we need 150. That'll be three more. 3 more times we gotta come here. Okay. 3 more. Just 3. Did I go collect this? Yeah, I did. I did go collect the stuff at the Indigo Quarry. For a second there, I was like, wait a minute, I didn't collect that. But I did. And we checked on the babies. So, yeah, I want to give the spicy tofu to the pink quantums now. And I guess we'll feed them all again. Before we go to, what's his face? I think we're safe enough at this point that I could just... talk to... I just can throw it right into the thing. Because I don't think they are starving. I do want to toss these roostros over here. Into our little, like... into this. Looks like we got a couple of seniors. But I want to get the love shack growing. Come on. We got a couple of seniors. But... come on. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep them all here. It looks like a couple of them have moved out of the regular like roost. I nearly said noose. I don't know what a noose is, but looks like it's mostly. I guess the briar hen was the one that got owned because these are all hens. So it looks like the hen is breeding more than anything else. So like, I'm just gonna put them all together and see if my theory is correct that the hens breed faster than like every one of them. Like, I mean, they probably have the best chance now because I've left the others. But we're gonna put these into the retirement home. The retirement home for chickens. God, I kind of snorted there. Oh dear. But yeah, I fear I'm going to ruin DJ because there's like stuff that I tell him about on the internet. Come again? Who's DJ? Oh, did I say that? I don't even know who that is. Huh, weird. Maybe I'm... Oh, was I thinking about that show from yesterday that we were watching, maybe? Yeah, Full House. That might have been it. Yeah, we were watching reruns. I guess that's where the name came from. But yeah, I was talking to Core yesterday. I don't know why Full House came into my brain, but yeah. So I was talking to Core about like a few of the things that I've seen on the internet because they don't go to like Tumblr, they don't do Reddit, they don't they don't do a lot of the stuff that I've seen and experienced on the internet, and it's just like, ooh, I'm gonna break them. I'm gonna. They're actually pretty chill though. Like it is very rare for like me to see them like emotional about anything. They're just kind of like, huh, cool, right? So like I can tell him all sorts of weird stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes when I have manic brain, I'm just telling them like the weirdest shit I can think of, and they're just like, "Huh, that is weird," and I'm just like, why aren't you reacting worse than that? I don't know. I don't know. Autism. Technically, you haven't been diagnosed yet. Um, yeah, I know. Still, still, just because you haven't had the diagnosis, we kind of already figured it out. We kind of know at this point you got it. You have that like low emotional showing autism. Uh, but it is kind of cool because like I've been around so many people in my life that are like super emotional. Like all my family's emotional and like really intensely. So it's cool having a partner that like is just like, yeah, man, that's cool. It just like doesn't care. Just like, yeah, that's cool. Whatever you really want. Yeah, I'm not bothered. Scaly, huh? Homestuck, huh? You're only bothered when I'm upset with you? Whenever you think I'm upset with you. Yeah, well, I mean, I feel the same. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I would hope, like I do, like sometimes, especially when we first started dating, I was worried that you didn't care. I was like, you don't care about anything I do. You just are so emotionless. But then I started seeing you being a little bit more emotional when I started coming over to your place more often, and I was just like, oh, she does. They do have feelings. I keep calling you she, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It does it like I'm so used to doing it like at the TR at the places around here, the TJ Maxx and stuff like that, because we go shopping there a lot. I don't know why I keep mixing up words. uh but anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I feel like I'm getting like a little bit emotional talking about all this. uh, yeah. We do need to get you a microphone. We also need to get me a sensor bar. Just something that I could go beep. Yeah. Like I don't think I've said anything like really bad yet, but I'm always afraid that I'm going to. uh Cuz my brain is just like say everything. Especially when I'm having a manic episode. It's just like say all the words you want to. Say it. Say it. You know you want to. So, I think I already emptied these out, but I'm going to go ahead and do it again. But, yeah. I would enjoy having you, like, come up here live and just hanging out with me. I think we could do a lot of fun stuff together. Instead of you just, I mean, right now we don't have a microphone set up for you, so it'll just take a little bit to get that sorted out. But it would be fun. It'll be fun if we can do that. I'm going to have to destroy you with Homestuck, though. Anyway. Have you ever read Homestuck? Like, it is it what do I call it? A comic? It's a Yeah, I guess you would call it a comic. It is a comic that you can find online, but it's like 8,000 words long, like the original like Homestuck. But it also has like a bunch of animations and stuff to it. And like I have never read anything further than like the original 8,000 words. There's like more stuff to it, but it's not by the original guy who made it. But like that was how I met like some of the people like that I know now is through that. Like some of the people that I hang out with now is through that community. Um, but like I don't even know how to explain it at this point. I would have to reread the whole thing, but like in one way, I feel like it's one of the things that made me who I am today, and in another way, I wish I never read that thing in my entire fucking life. Like I both love it and hate it at the same time. Like I wish I had wasted my time on something else other than Homestuck, but at the same time, I'm glad that I did read it. At least that first bit. Everything after that, like 8,000 words. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I don't care anymore. I've seen the end. I'm done with it. I don't want to read the Candy and Meat Chronicles. I don't want to read Beyond Canon. I don't care about any of that. It ended. We're done. It's over with. But they have like a few games and stuff. They have like a few visual novels and stuff, and guys created a new one called Cycolonials, and I am wanting to read that and play that, and I'm just like, God, am I gonna have to go through this whole experience like I did with Homestuck again? If I go through Cycolonials, am I gonna have the same experience as Homestuck with Cycolonials? Can't be worse than what? I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to read your stuff. I don't know how bad your stuff could get compared to mine, though. Like, I guess my stuff isn't like super. My stuff ain't super dark, but like I have read some like dumb and weird stuff, I guess. God, I'm gonna have to get Danganronpa too. I'm gonna have to get the Danganronpa series. It's been on my wish list for a while too, because I love not Danganronpa, Dang It Grandpa, whatever it's called. Because I love that series, and I've watched like all three of the chapters, all three of the like main stories, but I haven't actually played them myself. Because like I was just like, I don't want to spend that much money on them. I'd rather just read them once and do them. But like now I'm like, I can experience it with you. I can experience it with you and let you see it for the first time. I haven't watched the anime though. I don't know how bad the anime is. Like I think it's a little bit darker in the anime than it is the actual the game, because it can have some like pretty dark elements in the game, but I think it gets worse in the show. But yeah. So yeah, another thing. Like I feel like we're just gonna be like reading a lot of visual novels together. A lot of visual novels and co-op games. Like I can already tell me and you are gonna have like a Minecraft episode or two at least. Because I know Minecraft's your favorite game. One of them. Yeah, we'll have to play a few of your favorites, because like I know like you love that game. It's not my favorite, and you know that, but I'm willing to play it for you. Like I'll probably have to follow you around, because otherwise I'll just keep like terraforming. That'll be all I do, is just terraforming the entire time. I'm just gonna go ahead and collect some of this stuff. And then we'll go on to the next part. Because I figured if I go ahead and start collecting this... Ooh, we got another diamond. I can probably make a warp now. I'll probably... Like, they're so close already, I might just save it for a little bit. But I kind of want to go ahead to Victor's. Or, no, I can do Mochi now. Mochi or Victor. Victor is the new one, so I might do Victor. Because I do enjoy the glitch stuff. We have... Huh? Oh, they're done. Okay. The others didn't get done. How come these got done? Okay. Well, that's fine. Well, I'll still wait till everybody gets done. Let's see. We got a bunch of plorts. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have enough for everything, but I can at least start making them. We got enough for 2 teleports. But we only have enough for 1 refinery link. You know what? We don't have enough for the... We don't have enough pink for the market. Why does the market link need pink? That's not fair. Okay, we'll do a refinery link. Okay. I did say I was going to do that next anyway. So, I'm just going to go ahead and set it down. I'm going to set it down close to where everything is at. If I press the right button. Okay. And that way it'll be easy to collect the pinks. And actually, why don't we do that right now? I keep accidentally pressing the home button. But yeah, me and DJ do have another partner, and I don't know if he really wants to be a part of this. Like, he seems kind of uninterested. But like, I keep telling them that he's free to come along. But he has an actual job and we don't. So I get why he doesn't want to join though. Like, that this does turn like gaming into like a job more than like a fun thing. But I like, and Core, obviously you're free to stay or go whenever you want to. Don't think that you have to come like every single time. Let me see. I'm just going to go ahead and make them. Or, well, I can make one of them anyway. I'll think about what I'm going to do with the warp depots too. I have an idea. Let's see. There's 6 over here. Yeah, there's 6 on all these sides. I have an idea. Well, see, my idea was to just set them up so that I can just connect them over here and just toss them. You see? Because we could connect them to like each one of these areas. Is what I was thinking. I think we could still do it. And that way, instead of even depending on the plort, the food collector, we could just pull them out of there. And then eventually, once we get the drones, we might be able to automate a little bit. Speaking of drones, where are the drones? Okay, we can make one drone. I'm going to get one, just one of the basic ones, because I want to see how that, because I know they can only do like one thing right now, like these little baby ones. So I'm going to get one, and you have to water them for some reason. So let's see. So target. Oh. Okay. Plorts. Source. Corrals. Destination. Refinery. And drone can only operate in one expansion. So this little guy can do that. So like how many do you collect, baby girl? Do you just do one at a time? Oh my god. Is that all you do? Is just one at a time? Oh no, you collect a lot. Okay. Looks like you're sucking a bunch of them up. Okay, you might be more useful than I thought. I think the advanced drones work a little bit faster. I wanted to look at those depots too. So let me see. Depot. We'll do pink, blue. Okay, we can't do that one. Okay, we need lava dust for those. Okay, so I want to do... You know what? I'm going to do the pink one associated with, like, each one associated with a specific fruit. So which one will be pink? We'll do that one. The idea is to get them linked to each specific item. Right? So I get done. I pick them. I throw them. And then when I need them, I collect them. And then I feed them. Right? That's the idea. I don't know how well this is going to work. Because normally I don't use this. But this way I won't have to, like, use as many, right? Because, like, I often run out of space in my pockets. Hey! Okay. Well, this little guy is only able to do the refinery right now anyway, so it's fine. But we do have a starting point now. I have to go to the desert still. I've been thinking about all this stuff. But I don't think I collected everything from the desert just yet. So let's do that. I think what we might do is wait till tomorrow when I stream. Like, I plan on streaming only 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. But tomorrow I'm going to do a little special stream. Because there is like a little party event that happens on weekends during Slime Rancher. So, I'm just going to show it off once. Just to say that I did it. Especially because I can't show off the Winter Wonderland. And I probably never will. Because I don't care. But I just wanted to at least show off that little bit. Okay, we did get some lava dust, so we could get another another warp depot. Where's that little baby at? They're still a little slow, but, you know, they got the spirit. If there was a bunch of slime, a bunch of drones, that would probably be a little bit better. But now that I know how it works, I'm going to wait for the advanced drones. Because I feel like that would be better. Just gonna go ahead and grab that one. You know what? Maybe all of them did, like, pop at the same time and I didn't realize it. I was just so distracted talking to Core. It is cute. Why is it green though? That's all I'm wondering. We'll go to the glitch station now. Because I like this place. So we're going to have to go at minimum twice to this area. The one sucky part about this... Hey, look! There's even a pod here. The one sucky part about this... Hey, look, we got like a little Game Boy Advance style. Or, well, I guess it's not really Game Boy Advance because it's not gray. Or like that yellowish color. But... it's got that little retro vibe. I do love this, like, almost Pokemon-esque music, though. It's making me want to go back and play Pokemon. Gosh darn it. Like yesterday I wanted to play it too, and this is just making it worse. Like, I've been obsessed with other games, like, when I'm not playing this, so... There we go. There's this guy. I was talking about, how annoying this game was, because... before I got distracted again. This game can get a little bit annoying because, at least this part, because you can't leave until the glitches come and they tell you, hey, you need to leave. But yeah. Okay, you're not from around here. Like, technically you're around here, but you're in the wrong spot. Secret? Secret! Yeah, you don't want to fall into the water here. But there are some, like, little secret spots they can run around in. It's probably not good to stay here too long, because that means less time you can spend, like, collecting everything. Just gonna go back a little bit just to collect from here. Let's see. Anything new over here? I don't think so. Let's see. Oh, we've got glitches. We got another debug spray, but I don't think I need it right now. Are you? No, you're not new. Okay. I'm gonna grab that debug spray. Don't really need it. Not maximum anyway. But I want to go a little bit further on. Try to grab a few more slimes, because I don't have many this time. I want to try and grab a bunch before it gets too glitchy in here. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming again. But I'm going to be changing the time that I stream. I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. Because, like, these night streams have been great. But I kind of miss having, like, the night time to just rest and relax for a little bit. Like, after I'm done. I feel like the last few nights, especially, I've just been like, I get done with the stream and then I just go straight to bed. So, and it's just going to be a learning practice until I figure things out. I just kind of miss it, being able to like chill after stream. I don't know how they're like jumping in front of me like that. Like, I clearly didn't grab a hold of you. But the idea is I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're in the UK, that's probably more like, I believe, 5 p.m. PT time. I believe that's how it is. So, yeah, it looks like I'm going the right way. And like, I know my lore is like the way I've got it written out is person I'm a little gnome who goes and sneaks into the owner's shed of a night to play video games, and then I'm not playing of a night. But like, sometimes you're gonna break the lore. It's nighttime somewhere else. Yeah, owner went shopping. I'll fix the lore someday. Thank you, Car. Thank you for helping me with the lore creation. Yeah, it's getting really chaotic now, so I'm just trying to find some bigger spots that might have something that I can, like... Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Come on. Give me all those sweet, sweet glitches. I only need 5 more. Come on. Okay, which way do I go? That's all I needed. Like, like this is just my flesh Sona talking. This isn't the real gnome. See, this is just my flesh Sona in a different alternate reality. I don't know which way. Okay, thank you. Thank you for popping up at a different time. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna pop that for the fun of it. I've already got an idea for like how to work that anyway. Like the lore and stuff like that. Like, I have written so much lore for this character. Like, about a month or two before I even started streaming, I have been just writing non-stop lore. Cause I mentioned before that I'm a writer, right? And like, I don't know if my writings or anything will ever come to fruition because I'm like the type of person that I will brainstorm and write and stuff like crazy, and then I'll be like, you know what, I'm sick of it, and then I rip it up. Like, it's happened so much because like I have so many like issues with it. But like, I have spent so much time with this one story idea, and Gnomesy is like a self-insert into that universe. Not really that story, but they're a self-insert into that universe because I was trying to figure out a certain aspect of it. And I was also trying to come up with the whole live streamer, or like the whole streaming concept at the time, because I wanted to do streaming and writing at the same time. And I was like, why don't I just make myself a self-insert into this? Because originally, they were going to be two different ideas. Originally, they were two separate things. But things happened. And I was originally going to be a dream-eating, like, persona character instead. But situations changed that. situations change that. But it ended up being a good thing though, because I wasn't really satisfied with that character. Like, I really liked the design that I was coming up with, but I couldn't figure out the story. And then I realized the story that I was working on, I was really enjoying, and I could incorporate my character into, like, some of the story ideas of that. And just kind of make it into, like, a self-insert, but it's, like, also to, like, help me figure out some of the issues I was having with it. Because there's been, like, a few, like, nagging issues I've been having with the writing, and I'm like, well, if I make myself into the story, maybe I could figure it out a little bit better. And it has helped, because as I've been working with Gnomesy, I've been able to break a few of these things out, and, like, I've also talked to my partners about it. Core's been, like, super helpful with, like, helping me break things out of it. So, it's just kind of wild. But it's kind of interesting to see how my character came about. Like, you can probably see on my Twitter and stuff, I do talk, like, I kind of use Twitter as, like, a sort of almost like a LARPing session. And I'll just pretend to actually be the character Gnomesy and talk about my life in the yard and stuff like that. And that's because I'm just trying to build up, like, the character. So I was like, so like, maybe I'm breaking the fourth wall a bit here, but, like, I feel like I kind of have to a little bit because I am pretty new to this. So I feel like a little bit of fourth wall breaking is required to just explain what's going on. So, and then, like, later on, I don't have to. Like, people will just kind of understand, oh, this is just part of the thing. This is the gimmick. But I feel like writing is always personal, right? And I feel like the stuff that I'm writing in general, like on the side that's not part of Gnomesy, is very personal to me, but I feel like Gnomesy is even more personal than that. Like, there are things that I'm writing about Gnomesy that are, like, way more, and, like, I feel like I would be writing more about, like, I feel like if any story went out into the world first, I would rather it be Gnomesy's story than, like, the stuff that I'm writing on the side. Like, it almost feels like Gnomesy has become the story more than anything else at this point. Like, it's Gnomesy's story, not anybody else's. But, you know, I'm just kind of happy to know that I'm really enjoying a story at this point because of that too. Because it's been so long since I've really found a story that has struck with me in this way that I want to keep going with it too. And so, yeah, I know, I'm rambling again. I do like myself a little ramble every now and then. So, oh, this poor little thing. Did you run out of water? No, you didn't run out of water. You're just somewhere. Hi, baby. You know what? You keep going. you just try your best. Oh, I needed to throw these into the thing. I have, like, sewed a few of those puddle plorts, but it don't really mean anything. Like, there's not enough to really matter. Not enough to really matter. Okay. So I'm gonna try and feed all the fire ones, and then we'll do mochi. And then we might have, like, a little quick session to, like, feed them all again, do all that stuff. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might have to take a few minute break because I feel like I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, so these guys didn't get done. So I wasn't confused. Some of these things didn't get done. Okay. I thought maybe I got confused or something. Okay. Glad to know I didn't. Okay, you're all good? Good. Okay, so the last ones are over here. And we should be good. So I've been trying to figure out the next game. I kinda don't want to do like, I mean, part of me does. Part of me wants to do another life sim or like a cozy game, but I kind of also want to do a platformer or something too. I want to be varied, but I also don't want to be like too grindy, especially where I can only play like every other week right now, due to real life situations. I don't want to spend too much on a single game, so I'm trying to figure out games that won't take as long, but can still be enjoyable, and I feel like a platformer might be fun. So, I saw somebody playing like Super Mario Sunshine, and I'm tempted to play like that or a different like Mario game, because I love Super Mario Sunshine. But it probably might be a Steam game instead. I don't know. There's so many things I want to play. There's so many things I want to do. I keep saying that I want to play Pokemon, but I feel like that might be longer than like a week. Especially if I'm only doing like 3-ish hours every single day. Like, there's a lot of things I think about doing, and then it's just like trying to figure out how to make it like interesting and stuff like that. There's a few ideas I have for later, but that'll take a little bit more effort than what I'm doing right now. Right now I'm just like more focusing on just like getting used to being on stream rather than really trying to make it more dynamic, I guess is the best way to explain it. Just getting used to the experience. Anyway, I'm gonna save this one transporter that I got, because I don't know what I want to use it for yet. There's that one extractor we got. That never popped. I must have missed it once. It popped now. I'm gonna have to check the other ones too while I'm out. It's fine. It's fine. But we'll go ahead and look, because I think most of them are gone now. But I can run towards them, because I know the desert ones are gone. I know the desert ones are, and I think the jungle ones are, but I don't know about the indigo quarry. So I'm gonna check over there real quick. And once I've done that, we'll head towards Mochi's, and that will probably be the final set of races for her, if I do it right. Oh, okay, these guys had some. Alright, well, there's a refinery link right here, so we just pop those in there. Not a big deal, not a big deal. Okay, now it's done. Alright, and looks like we got another elder. An elder to put it into the retirement home. We got another Stony, we got another Briar. Looks like they're doing it in like, it's like one at a time. Or no, 2 at a time, because the hen hens are still going strong. I'm gonna have to keep tossing roostros over there though, making sure that they're still still able to like continue populating. Okay. Well, the desert is empty, right? Yeah. I wasn't like imagining it, right? Empty, empty. And then these are done. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go to Mochi's, but I'm going to take a quick little break just for like 5-ish minutes because I have to run to the bathroom. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to stand right here near the thing so I remember because I have a bad memory. And then I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Back to the game. Just had to take a little quick break. Like, I've had that for a while, but I've been like, oh, I can wait a little bit to use it. And then yesterday I was like holding it for like 30 minutes because I was like, I don't wanna take a break. I don't want to take a break. But I needed to take a break. I should have taken a break a long time ago. A long time before that, but like I really enjoy this and I just don't want to take a break during stream. I don't want to take breaks. I'm enjoying it too much. Let's see. Static cling? Yeah. Oh, one of them ran backwards. That's why they were... Yes, okay. I was like, why are they getting so many? Okay. So, we're gonna try for at least 100. If we could get closer to 150, that'd be great. I'm gonna go up a little bit just to grab this, and then to grab this. Oh, there's the slow field. Okay. I got an idea. It might not be an idea that works, but I got an idea. So what if we... Ooh. Okay. This might work. Okay, this might work after all. This was actually a really good idea. This was actually a super great idea. Well, I didn't get 150, but I did get 148. So that's pretty close. Oh, 149 actually. Let's see how much more I need. Oh yeah, I don't even need 150. If I can get 133. 133 is all I need. And then we'll be done with Mochi's area. And we're going to turn it into a chicken farm. So let's see what we got here. Static clinger, good. Good, we like static here. Alright, let's see. Come on, give me a good little bunch. Good little cluster right together. That'll work. A good little cluster and better aim for me. That would be super helpful. Okay, we got 30. Just need about 100 more. I mean, I guess technically there's nothing stopping me from, like, going into a thing, collecting a few, and then stopping before the event even finishes, right? Like, we got 52. We should be able to collect the rest pretty easy. Because we only did the top area. We haven't even got all the rings yet. Let's see, what are you? Thunderclap, not the best. But you're something. You'd be even better if I actually aimed right. Okay. I'm gonna run back a little bit. I'm gonna get that one thing. Okay, another static thing. Again, not great. But it'll work. Come on, give me a whole bunch together. Like that. Another group. There we go. Big old section. Right. Okay. I think we're going to be good. We got 30 seconds. Got a lot of shooting to do. I like that they look like almost like a McDonald's mascot. Oh, I think we got it now. Yeah, we've got it. Yeah, we've got it now. I don't even have to worry. I could just go on. Oh, well, no, I have to wait. Okay, well, I'm glad we did this now. So I know that if I did it anymore, I'd have to like wait until the entire race is over with. But this is the end of Mochi. We're done with her quest line. Okay, give me just a second, because I could feel my throat getting a little dry before I even started doing her voice. Like, I think she's like the only character I've really given a voice to, but... Well, it looks like you're now the proud owner of Mochi's Manor. Your cachet is rising as we speak. Maybe if you're lucky, I may even come visit sometime, just to see what you do with the place, not for any other reason. This is just business. You know, I don't really normally work with anyone else. I don't want the help. I don't need it. But this wasn't so bad, you know. It was nice to talk to someone else who is almost as talented as I am. And it got me thinking, maybe you and I are just two chickens out here in a coop. And maybe we're not. Maybe I'm going to build an empire out here that'll be better than anything my dad could ever dream up. And maybe I'll be doing this for me and no one else. Because I'm starting to think that the only person you need to live up to is yourself. Heck, maybe we'll even partner up someday, Beatrix. Ship. Anyway, but not today. I'm an independent woman who don't need no man nor a woman. Now, look, get out of here. You've got a new ranch expansion to manage, and I'm still paying for quicksilver plorts if you still have the chops to collect them. Later, Tater. No, I ship them. I absolutely ship them. Honestly, I think I could see like Beatrix with like almost every single one of them. I don't think it really gives Beatrix an age, but like I think Ogden is like the oldest. Like Thora is like the only one that's out of the question because she's already got she's already got Hobson. Like we don't take those two old people away. But I'm gonna go ahead and put some rubber duckies down because I did say before that you could put like a couple of pawns down. It's right here. So you can put one right here and then one on the other end. And I think you could even do one in the middle. But like that would be like only if you're really desperate. But you could do it. Because you can walk through it. But I would rather just keep them on like opposite ends. Anyway, let's see. There are 2, 4, 5. So what I'm thinking of doing is this is going to be all chicken coops. We're just going to start out with some basic coops for now. I just want to get them in here. So that's what it's going to be. That way I can get them out of my thing. And I'm not really doing this because I need chickens or anything. It's more because I just want to do it. So, and there's only 4 different breeds of chickens in this game, and then the seniors and the roostros. So I'm going to put the paints here. The painted, I don't know why I call them paint. I was thinking of the hens, but we'll put those there. We'll put the hens back here because they're kind of meh. Actually, I'll put the stonies with them because they're also like pretty easy to get. Like these are the ones that I am like, we'll grab them as we can, as we need them. And then I put 2 roostros with each one of them. And like as they breed, sometimes they'll grow old and we have to replace them. But I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so that empties that. That empties that. I'm going to take these guys out. And we're going to demolish this. And replace it with another pond. Because I'm going to put the silo here instead. Now, I'm not going to really fix it up fancy or anything. But I am going to put it there. Because I want to spend this money instead on upgrading these coops. I'll start with the bigger ones, the bigger, fancier ones first. So, and this lets you move the seniors out. So, I'm just going to put the seniors here. And what happens is if you push this button, it just absorbs all the seniors out. So you don't have them wasting space in there. And then the hens will have the least amount of upgrades. We'll still have to get one for them. But this won't be the last time we visit them, but I am going to reduce their numbers down a little bit. We don't really need this anymore. But I am going to use it to just stockpile extra chickens. Just when I need to. Or want to, I can feed the little guys. But this is more just like a little fun thing. A little side thing. Whenever I feel like coming to them. Kind of like the chickens that are in our like little cave section. It's just a little fun extra. We love our little fun extras. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all these. And now that we got those, now that we got that one thing, for the heartbeats, I can actually collect all of these at once and feed the slime science critters. Because I could just grab all these, shove them in there, and then get the rest of the food. And honestly, that's such a that's such a relaxing thing. There we go. See, I could just go ahead and suck up all these Q berries now. Actually, these Q berries are for the other things, ain't they? What's the thing I need for the? It's the mint mangoes. Yeah, yeah. So I was right. I just picked the wrong fruit. I'm not used to doing all these at the same time. I'm used to doing it the other way around. Usually these are like the last ones I take care of, not the first. But I think I'm going to use these odd onions and carrots less for these guys now. And more for the little guys that are on fire. Honey, you are only collecting those. You're only collecting from those little guys over there. Like, I appreciate what you're doing, but have you collected from literally anybody else except those slimes? Have you literally collected anything but a tabby plort? I set it for all. You can set it for all. You can set it for all plorts. You just can't set... You can set it for all plorts or one plort. Core thought you could only set it for one. You know, I'm liking your nickname, by the way, Core. It sounds really cool and edgy. Very industrial. So, once we feed them all again, oh, no, I forgot to give the heart radishes out. I was so busy feeding everybody, I forgot to give out the heart radishes. Oh, wait, nope, you guys don't eat those. You guys don't eat those. That's for the other guys. Oh no. Ah, well, you need a little fruit in your diet sometime. Everybody needs a little fruit. I'm a little fruit. No, I'm actually a big fruit. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm a big fruit. Ain't nothing wrong with being a big fruit. Anyway. You know, normally you guys don't like run around all this much, but now that I'm streaming, you guys are running around a lot. You guys really like running around a lot. Now that I'm streaming. You just like running all over the place in the pool. What the heck happened? How did you get all the way over there? There we go. Back in the pool you go. Like, the physics in this is a little bit wild. Like the physics in Slime Rancher 2 is a little bit less violent. It's a little less violent to the slimes. Just slightly. Like, I feel like I have more control in that game of all the slimes. Oh, I saw a red thing and it ended up being a... Hey. Hey. What kind of game you playing here? We don't play that kind of game here. Watch it, buddy. Okay, it's time to clean those plorts out. See, even with this wall, there's still a risk. One got up there. I don't know if I want to, like, climb all the way up there to get it. Let's... Can I even reach it? Like, surely I can. Okay, I can. Somebody must have got mad and tossed the tornado out. Okay. Well, if I get like 50 of these should be fine again. You know what? They might have got mad because they saw me suck up, like, take all the food out and give it to the other guys. That might have been it. Like, no, don't take our food! I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I'd get mad if somebody else, like, got my food too. Food that was for me and me alone. If I was an innocent, naive little creature. You can hold up to 999 of any plort. Of a single plort in this thing. So, eventually, we will hit that limit probably. If we continue to play. It really depends on how long we play this. We're on day 33. I usually get done before, like, day 50. I think it took me till about day 100 before I finally unlocked everything in the 7Z shop. And, like, by that point, I had done everything. Like, I had finished, like, Victor and Ogden and Mochi's stuff, like, a long, long time ago. Like, a long, long time ago. Like, it was around the 50 mark when I finished all that stuff and collected all the treasures and stuff. So, we're getting close to done. And it's why I'm not bothering with the 7Z stuff. I'm collecting them as I can. But, it's not the... I'm not 100%ing this game. not in this stream. If I ever come back to this game, I might do it, but like not this time. Like, it's not worth the grind. Not unless you're really enjoying it. Or you want to 100% the game. Like I enjoy a good grind every so often, but like, sometimes you gotta be in the mood to grind. Sometimes you just want to get through the main story and do, like, the basic stuff rather than 100% it, you know? Like, that's how I am with RPGs a lot. Like, sometimes I don't want to get, like, every single item or, like, get, like, every single part of the story. Sometimes I just want to see the ending and, like, the main key points. So, I'll probably be doing that a lot with the RPGs on here. There it goes! Look at it go! My poor little baby! It's trying so hard! It's trying so hard. Look at it go. It's trying so hard. I do want to see if the advanced ones do, like, just a minute better. A minutia better? Just slightly? Oh my god. I'm just collecting 50 of all this. That way I can say that I've done it and they're kind of cleared out. Before we go, let's see, we've done one of Victor, We finished Mochi. We can go put up the extractors, and then maybe we'll finish off with Ogden tonight. We'll finish off with Ogden. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Because I feel like Ogden will be the hardest one to do, because that'll be at least 3 days worth of, like, collecting fruit. Whereas Victor is... I mean, Victor's kind of hard too, because it's like 360, but you could get 150 at a time, and then he'll still have like another round to do, and I could just like literally do those back to back to back to back if I need to. But we'll still have to do the treasure events and stuff, which I'll need to like charge my phone or something and just kind of like pull up a guide or something. Like I keep forgetting where those places are. Like I know where most of them is, but I can't for the life of me remember where everything is. Like there's like about 50 to 60 of those things. There's probably more than that, but I know there's at least 50. And for the life of me, I am not able to memorize all those places. So I'm not going to even try. I'm just going to do it with the wiki and stuff. So yeah, we're going to have to do 3 more rounds of these. And we'll probably have to do a few more rounds extra of Victor's stuff. Because we're only on the second part of his. We will definitely have to come back to Mochi's and Ogden's and stuff even after we complete them, if we go do the treasure cracking stuff, because like there's certain items that only appear in these areas. There's certain treasures that need to be cracked at these areas. Hey, thank you for giving me that. I appreciate that. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Giving me a little treat. Why can't my cats do that? Why can't my dogs do that? Like I have a cat at home with my mother, and you know what? I should rephrase that. Okay. that cat will actually bring it to me, but they'll bring it back to me alive. They've brought critters to me, and it's usually a live mouse. They've done it like 3 times so far. And we thought, oh my god, good job. And then they put it down and it starts running. So, you know, I kind of wish that they just brought it back dead or just like a plant. So, you know, they used to bring them back sort of dead when it was a kitten. Because when we first met it, it was like a little stray. It's a little orange. It's a little orange girly, and she's my little baby girl. And oh my god, I love that cat so much. But for a while, she didn't trust us enough to come into the house because she was a little baby and she was abandoned. But she did not like the house, so we had to like just take care of her outside for a little bit. My folks also didn't like the idea of like. Because again, rural area, they didn't like the idea of having a house cat, but like I knew when the winter came, she would eventually be an indoor cat because she was a baby. So I just kept like being like, oh no, it's going to be so cold soon. It would be a shame if she froze to death. And I eventually convinced them, and she's been a house cat ever since. Because now we've spoiled her rotten, and it's just like. I can't believe, now they're just like, I can't believe we ever let her out and stayed out in the cold. She would have died. You know, so it just took a little bit to convince them, no, this is a baby. This baby needs to stay inside. So, but when she was an outdoor house cat, an outdoor cat, she would sometimes bring bugs to the house. But to make sure that they didn't run away, because they were still alive. They would be wiggling around and stuff, but she would make sure they couldn't run away from us because she would eat their legs. Like they would still be alive, they'd still be wiggling, but their legs would be gone. Like I guess that was her treat. She liked eating their legs because she would she tried doing that to the mouse too. The mices that she would catch, she liked chewing on their legs too. Anyway, she's like the sweetest, most adorable little thing ever, and also she's like terrifying and like to a little tiny critter. She's like the most terrifying thing known to man. But I love that little thing. Um, Poor thing has like worse anxiety than me. like I'm an anxious person, but God, she cannot handle loud noises or anything. And I think part of it is because she was like stuck outside for a while, and she used to sleep in my grandpa's old shed, so we knew she was like sort of safe. Maybe not in the best place, but we knew she had a place to sleep. And that's why my folks were like, no, she's fine outside for the longest time until it got winter time. And then they were like, no, we got to keep her in. After they started seeing her in the house and seeing how like silly and dumb she was and how she would like toss herself off a cliff if she could. Which I was seeing that because I interacted with her more, and I was seeing her like throw herself off the side of the porch just to play with the toy, and like if the toy fell off the porch she would like run after it, and I'm like, oh my god, you have like zero self-preservation. But thankfully she lives in a lot better environment now. And now she's spoiled rotten. She gets a special food because of her like tummy issues. She gets a special plate because listen, this cat, I don't see her as often anymore because I don't live in that house, but she is my baby girl, and if anything happens to her, I will bawl my eyes out, because she's my baby. They're the ones taking care of her because they're attached to her too, and I don't think I can separate them at this point, but she's still my baby. She's still my baby, even if I don't see her often. But she's my baby girl with a bunch of tummy issues and has her own special diet and her own special plate because she has a bad habit of like trying to unhinge her jaw because she just wants all the food all at once in her mouth. She needs to eat it all at once. And so like she used to like inhale it all at once and then like puke it up like 5 minutes later. So we had to put like a literal plate down and like spread it out and make it like give her smaller bites, smaller amounts of food, because she will literally gorge it. And it's funny. It's funny. Because I've literally watched her just like, I need it all in my mouth right now, and just trying to get as much of it in there, just shoveling it all in there. It's just so funny looking. But and she's such a tiny cat too. She's like a little runt. The cat at our house is a big old boy, a big old Siamese boy. You probably couldn't even tell it's a Siamese because it's one of those Siamese that got super dark as it grew old, because most of the time they're like dark at certain tips, but this cat is almost pure brown and black. Like it looks like, I've seen pictures of it from when it was a baby. It does not. It don't look anything alike. It's like two different cats. That kitten was solid white, and now it's not. And I still look at those pictures sometimes, and I'm just like, these are two different cats. But this cat drives me insane because unlike my cat, who is nervous and anxious and won't eat anything unless I hand it to her, and even then, my little orange baby is so nervous that it will only eat the things that like smells good and smells safe. The Siamese at our house will literally eat anything that touches its mouth. Anything. I caught it trying to eat a sponge, just like a dish sponge. It ripped through the plastic that was on the sponge to eat it. Got a big old chunk out of it too. It also keeps trying to eat like anything that we eat. Like I have to fight it every single time I go and get food in there. Like I'm constantly having to throw it off the kitchen counters or the table or anything anytime I'm getting food. Because it will literally like run up, grab a bite, and take off. Like I literally like looked at it sitting on top of the fridge, this cat, and then I immediately like put some fridge down, and it had jumped in just that tiny little bit of frame, and it had jumped off the fridge onto my plate, grabbed a bite of chicken, and then just like sped off into another side, just like munching on its little prize. God. It also likes to eat toilet paper for some reason. Like sometimes it'll like come stalk me in the like bathroom, and then it'll just jump on the shelf and just start licking the toilet paper. I don't understand this stupid cat. Like I didn't like when I first moved in here, I was like, oh, it's not stupid. It's just a baby. It's just a baby. It's just a baby, right? Cats can't be stupid. They're just babies. No, it's actually stupid. It is genuinely the dumbest cat I've ever met, and it makes me so happy that my little orange girlie at home is so smart. It makes me proud of how well I've raised my little girlie at home. I've done such a good job. I've done such a good job. I hope my girlie never becomes like Sin. That's the cat's name. It's short. It's a shortened name. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's Sin. What's the DC character or Marvel? Sinestro? I don't know anything about like Marvel or anything. And my little girl at home is called Safari. But yeah, I love them both dearly. But oh my god, that cat is so freaking dumb. And my girl's too nervous to do anything bad. Like, she did one thing bad one time when she was like a kitten. She jumped on the counters and she landed on a loaf of bread and got so scared she fell and dropped the bread with her, and then she ran to me to tell on herself. Cause I heard the thump, and I walked over there and she just went meow. And then showed me the evidence. She just walked me straight to the evidence, like, look what I did. Look what I did. I'm such a bad person. and she's never been on the counter since. Like that whole situation scared her from the counters. Oh my god, she's such a special baby. She's also the only cat I know that has like the first 3 or 4 years that I met her, that I knew her, because let me see. I am 30, she's 6 years old now, because we share the same number at the end of our day, on our birthdays. She's 6, I'm 36. For the first 3 or 4 years of her life, she did not meow. Not a single meow. Not a single mew. Not a single, like, anything. She would purr. She would kind of squeak. She's a good squeaker. She loves to squeak. But she wouldn't meow. She finally figured it out after 3 years. She also had an issue with playtime. She did not know that she could play by herself around the same amount of time. It took her nearly 4 years, I think, for her to figure out, oh wait, I can play by myself. I don't need you. Okay, bye-bye. I go play by myself now. She didn't know she could play with her toys by herself. She thought she had to play with somebody else. Special girl. Special girl. Very special girl with very special needs. Did that one teleport again? There we go. So along with those two, so the cat at home and the cat Sin over here, Safari at home and Sin over here. There's 3 dogs here. There's 3 dogs living with Sin, and one of them is a runt. And they're the oldest one. They're the oldest. They're kind of handicapped. They're very runty. They have a lot of health issues, but they're a little princess. They are very tiny. They're all 3 Chihuahuas. It's not like they're all giant dogs. They're all 3 Chihuahuas. But this is a very tiny Chihuahua. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was a teacup. It's not. It's not. It used to be that it was her and her sister that lived here, but the sister unfortunately passed away. Like, just a little bit before I moved here. And she was a sweet dog, but she was normal looking. The sister was normal looking. She was just a regular sized Chihuahua. And then they were supposed to be from like the same parents and everything, but they like the only thing that really matched was their color. But this looks like a little alien. It's just like a little creature, and out of all of them, it's my favorite. It's so dopey looking. Yeah, like Core says, it's the dopiest looking little creature. Its eyes are, I swear, I think its eyes are bigger than its brain. I don't think you can hear it in my headphones because I have checked. And like there's a lot you can't hear through my headset. Because like I tried, I hit myself, I hit my hand against the like the wall yesterday after the whole Victor thing, and it barely made any noise after I checked it, and I hit it pretty hard, like it actually hurt. But I barely heard it after I got done with recording. But oftentimes, if it's not Sin meowing and screaming and stuff, it's usually this dog. It's usually little Cleo. Cleo's her name. But she is just the whiniest little brat. Just the whiniest little brat. Constantly needing attention. Just constantly. Just constantly needing attention. And then the other 2 are like the new ones. They are supposed to be, when we got them, they told us it was, I believe, 6 or 7 months old, and they turned out to be like 6 or 7 weeks when we got them. But they are from the same litter. They are brother and sister, and they are fawn colored Chihuahuas. But they are little babies, and one of them constantly whines, and the other one constantly wants to fight. And it's the girl that constantly wants to fight. That girl wants to beat up everything, especially her brother. But the boy is such a baby, such a little crybaby, constantly wanting attention, constantly whimpering. And it's my favorite of the twins. It's the favorite of the pairing. Cause he's my special boy. And then the other one's pretty chill too, but they are kind of having some issues with food lately. So we've been trying to figure that whole thing out. Like, I think they're doing better, but there was like a point where like it kept wanting to like get aggressive anytime somebody got near its food, and like some days are better than others. Like they didn't do it at the start, and then they started doing it, so we don't know if it was like a little stress thing or what, because they started living with us. But it's just something we're monitoring, just trying to watch out for. It'll be stressful. Like they've only been around here for like a month now. I guess it's been a month, hasn't it? Or has it been 2 now? Maybe a couple. Yeah, because like I don't think she had like the aggression issue until recently, did she? Yeah, yeah, it's usually, yeah, that's what I thought. It's been more the food and playtime that she's more aggressive. But it hasn't always been like that, so we're just trying to figure things out. But, you know, it's just a puppy thing. So, just something we gotta learn. But I'm sure, like, once things get adjusted and stuff. Where did this one go? Like, she's usually chill most of the time. It's just sometimes she gets a little bit rougher, and you kind of have to, like, pull them apart and, like, watch them and, like, stuff. So, you know, training. They're still babies. You just gotta get them used to each other. Why are you all cuddled together? Okay, come on. I'm gonna pull you apart and then... There we go. Let me see. There's 4, there's 4, there we go. But yeah. I've never been really around dogs, so a lot of this is a fairly new experience to me. I'm kind of learning more from my partners who have had dogs most of their life, so they're kind of used to all this. I'm not. You know, I'm just now realizing, because they are tangle slimes, there's nothing really stopping them from just grabbing the plorts right next to them. Not even in the corral. They could just grab them at any time. So the fact that they haven't yet is really impressive to me. Because they've had a lot of chances. Okay, so I'm going to... I think I'm going to call it here. And I think the next time... No, I'm not going to call it here. Because there is one more thing I need to do. And that is put the extractors down. Because I don't want to forget that. But after we put the extractors down, then I'll probably call it. Excuse you, who just growled at me? Just probably a little baby. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to do is first stop pushing that one button. Is I wanted to put an extractor down here. And here. And here. And that's more just to help me remember. So I'm going to put 2 at the desert of each and 3 everywhere else. That's the plan. Just to make it easier. But those at the those near the science facility are there purely to help me remember, hey, you need to go collect that stuff. You need to collect it as soon as possible. So yeah, we gotta put... No, it's not the pink ones, it's the blue. Okay. Yeah. This is the water area. This is the water area. We recollect the water. I always forget that. What I'm... I almost want to make a teleporter between the 2 extraction points. That way it don't matter which one we go to. I mean, it don't really matter either way. Like, as long as we got teleporters going somewhere to make it easier, it's fine. Do I have any teleporters with me right now? I'll have to check in a minute. I've got the blue teleporter. Well, I'm going to put this one pump down. Where is a good place for a teleporter? One that I'll remember. Maybe right here. Put one there. Like, we don't... Like, I can actually put the other teleporter right next to it. And that way we could just kind of link those two up. That one, and then the one on the other side with the dry reef, if I wanted to. Let's see. I think I'll put the blue teleporter here. And then just straight to the science facility. Okay. Then this one. Will be these. There we go. Wish I quit pressing that house button down. You know what? I think I'm gonna plop these two over here. I think I want to put most of these are down here. I could actually put a teleporter here too, like as an extra warp point. I mean, I guess it's not really necessary, because I'm not going to really be warping between points. I'll be warping back and forth between the science lab and every point. But like, I could make like an interlinking thing if I wanted to. Alright. I think we're good. Did you empty out? You did empty out. Okay. Alright, so the next time we're here, I'll have these all fed and a lot of the plorts removed again. And we'll probably go back to Victor's, because we've already done Ogden's. And I'll do some research into the gilded ginger, I think is what it's called, that's in the desert. We'll try to hunt that down. We'll be doing the party event, which I think there's only like a select few places it can be at. I'll try to hunt it down myself first, and if that don't work out, well, that'll probably be the first thing we do. We'll try to hunt the party Gordo. If that don't work out, I'll look it up, because there's usually a set like specific date and place that it's in. But yeah, well, that's what we'll do. And we'll see how far we can get along and get this done. But I really appreciate everybody for coming along. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. And it'll be at 12 o'clock tomorrow Eastern Time, 5 p.m. PT time, PST time, I guess. But until then, thank y'all for watching. Goodbye!